Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. And for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for my favorite patrons, always double salute. Now, today's video, I'm going to actually show you how to get out of credit card debt in less than 8 months. Now, the reason that you want to get out of credit card debt, one, you may be trying to transition into a better paying job, and because you have this credit card debt, it's not allowing you to focus on making that transition, or you just probably want a better night's sleep. You know, having a lot of credit card debt, that definitely can keep you up at night. Or you're trying to position yourself to where you're ready to become an entrepreneur, okay? And you're trying to make sure that if you have minimum credit card debt, that when you open up your business, you're able to get better, higher limits of credit cards so that you can be able to fund your business and grow your business. So this video is going to help you do that. Now, here's the outline of this getting out of credit card debt. We're going to show you how to instantly get a pay raise. Then we're going to talk about the best system to get out of credit card debt. Then we're going to talk about how to find free money to help you pay down your credit card debt. Then we're going to talk about how to increase your credit score in 30 to 45 days and the easiest loans for bad credit. Now, one of the things that I always tell people right off the bat, if you are financially strapped, what you can do, you can file a temporary tax exempt. Okay, and what that means is that you won't pay taxes. And I always tell people you probably want to do it up to 4 to 6 months max. Okay, and the reason is because if you're not having taxes taken out of your check, you have a bigger paycheck. That way it helps you pay down your credit card debt much faster. All right, that's the first step. Now the second step, you want to position yourself and write down all of your credit cards. You want to go from the smallest to the largest credit card. Okay, it's called the debt snowball. All right, now there's two methods, but we're only going to focus on one method right now. Now this is the debt snowball, and let me explain to you why this is so important. You take your smallest credit card down to the largest credit card, okay? So from the smallest to the largest, you continue making your payments on your larger credit cards. While the minimum payment, you continue making a minimum payment on your other credit cards while putting as much money as possible toward the smaller credit card. Then once you pay off that credit card, all the money that you have been applying toward that credit card debt, you put it toward the next one. Now, why am I telling you this? Here's the thing. If you do it this way, okay, one, you're going to see your credit score increase faster. All right, that's number one. Number two, you'll be able to get a credit line increase. One of the things that I continue to tell people, when you're doing the debt snowball, once you pay the credit card off, do not close the credit card. Keep those credit cards open. Okay, keep them open. Also, you want to go for a credit line increase. All right. Now that doesn't tell you to go back and use the credit cards, but what I want to do, I want to help you leverage so that you'll be able to get access to more funding in case of an emergency. Okay, so that's the reason you want to do the debt snowball. All right, so that way, again, your credit score goes up, then it puts you in a position to be able to get access to more funding. So that's the reason you want to do the debt snowball. Now, places where you can possibly find money to help you pay down your credit card debt. You have unclaimedmoney.org. One of them I forgot to put on here is class action lawsuits. You may have bought a product, the company was sued, it may have been a defective product. It may have been medications you used and stuff like that. So class action lawsuits, you can look up those, and you can also find money there as well. But you got unclaimed.org, missing money. Those are the places. Say that you may have rebates back. You may have tax checks that you never claimed on. State overcharge you on taxes you never collected on. There may have been car insurance companies that sent out checks for rebates and stuff you never claimed. So I would definitely check these places to see if there's extra money so that you can take that money and you can use that to pay down your credit card debt. Now, if you have children, there's programs like Child Care and Development Fund that you can leverage off of. Also, low-income home energy assistance to help you pay down your utility bills and stuff. But if you get making a minimum amount of money and you need that help, then taking the other money you have and possibly using that to pay down your credit card debt as well. Now, here's a strategy that I would tell you if you want to try to boost your credit score between the next 30 to 45 days. Here's something that you can do. You have companies like Grow Credit and Perch. So if you're paying subscriptions like Hulu, Netflix, Spotify, if you're paying car insurance, you may be paying gym membership, even your utility bills. Those are actually trade lines that you can have reporting on your credit. All right, so that's the reason that you want to sign up to programs like this. Now, for some of you all, you may have a lot of open revolving credit cards but no loan. Well, one of the things that I know for certain, that if you don't have a loan, an open loan on your credit file, what ends up happening, it can hurt your credit file by up to 40 to 50 points. That's right, up to 40 to 50 points, just because you don't have an open loan on your credit file. All right. Now you have companies like Experian Boost that will give you points. For those of you that have signed up for Experian Boost, put it in the comments. Let me know, did it help your credit score? How big of a boost was your credit score once you did it? Then you can remove inquiries. So for some of you all may have a lot of inquiries because you have bad credit. You may have been shopping for a car. You may have been trying to get into an apartment, or you may have been trying to get like some any type of supplies or something like that, and they ran your credit and everything, and they ran it multiple times without your permission. You can get those inquiries removed. Okay, and that's going to boost up your credit score. Now, you can also add authorized users. Now, I must say this about authorized users, okay? On FICO 8, authorized users don't help. But on FICO 9, along with authorized users, you have utilities, rent payments. Those things will help your FICO 9 credit score to be able to get a higher credit score so that you can get approved for more funding as well. Now you have your extra debit card app as well as One Financial. Now these companies will take all of your credit card, your debit card transactions, and they will report it at the end of the month as a credit card transaction to help boost up your credit score. Now, with extra debit card, they're going to report to Experian and Equifax, okay? Then you have companies like BoomPay, Rental Karma that report rent payment. So BoomPay reports up to 24 months. That's what they state. They'll report up to 24 months. Now, the reason I'm telling you guys this, one, again, trying to get you to boost up your credit score at least over 100 points by doing adding some of these trade lines and stuff like that. Not only that, with the rental payments, this is going to help you qualify for a mortgage, especially with the new FHA laws. So helping you getting qualified for a mortgage to get you into a home. Now, being able to pay down your credit card debt so that you can also qualify for a mortgage as well. Now, Let's talk about the personal loans. If you have bad credit or a low credit score and you're trying to leverage it to pay down your credit card debt. So the personal loans, when you see those lenders say that we don't do no credit check. Okay, here's the credit bureaus that they're going to check. They're not going to put a hard inquiry on your credit file, but they will check Clarity, which is owned by Experian. Will check DataX, which is owned by Equifax. They will check TransUnion, um, TransUnion Factor Trust, which is owned by TransUnion. They may check CoreLogic, LexisNexis. So those are the credit bureaus they might. Now, I have debt to income ratio here. The reason is because some of these lenders, they may go up to about 55, 65%. However, I do have a lender on here that goes up to 75%. So your problem is you may just have a lot of debt, but it's not over 75%, but you have good income. So I'm going to share with you all the lenders that you possibly can go to get a personal loan to help you pay down your credit card debt that won't put a hard inquiry on your file until you actually accept the loan. All right. Now, you have CASHUSA. So with CASHUSA, they're not really focused on the credit score. What they're looking for is how long you've been at your residency, how long you've been on your job, your monthly income, your debt to income ratio. Those are the things that they actually look at. So in terms of worrying about the credit score, that's not what they're looking at. They're actually looking at those other factors to help you qualify for a loan, okay? And you can borrow from 500 up to 10,000, but you do have to have a checking account. Okay, not only do they work with like state licensed lender, but tribal lenders as well. Now your tribal lenders are like most casinos and stuff. So casinos, they loan money as well, and so that's what US Cash USA. So they not only just work with state licensed lenders, but they work with tribal lenders also. Now the minimum, here's credit loans. Now with credit loans, okay, they're not worried about the credit score as well. They don't even do an income verification. They loan from 250 up to 40,000, but you do have to have a banking account. Okay, you do have to have a bank checking account. Now they're not available in New York and Connecticut. Now if you do have bad credit, which is a 580 or below, the maximum they're able to help you borrow is about $5,000. But again, if you're able to just borrow $5,000 to help you pay down credit card debt, that's going to still boost up your credit score so that it'll position you to get access to more funding. Now, bad credit loans. All right. Now, they're also a network of lenders. You can borrow up to 10,000. Lowest credit score they work with is a 500. But if you don't know your credit score, just let them know you're not sure what your credit score is. All right. Now, here's the company I was talking about, Universal Credit. Now, their minimum credit score is a 560. Their average credit score is a 638. All right, so that doesn't mean you have to have a 638 in order to be approved. All right, but that's just the average, and their average income is about 60,000. Again, that doesn't mean you have to be making $60,000 to get approved for a loan. But say that you and your spouse in a household, y'all make $60,000 together, that's also considered. Their loans go from 1,000 up to 50,000. The minimum number of accounts on the credit report is 2 accounts. Again, helping you build up your credit score so that you can qualify for loans to get access to more money to be able to pay down your credit card debt. And the maximum debt to income ratio is 75%. Okay. Now, here's a credit union that offers personal loans for bad credit, and this is First Tech. I really like First Tech because they kind of mimic Navy Federal. All right, and like with Navy Federal, if you have bad credit, they may look at your internal score and to be able to approve you for a personal loan. Okay, now their loans with First Tech go from 500 up to 50,000. Loan reports to all three credit bureaus. There's no origination fees, no prepayment penalties. It only costs between $8 to $15 to be approved, and you can join through the American Consumer Council to be able to get qualified through First Tech. And again, the minimum credit score is a 580. Now, for those of you that's trying to continue to rebuild your personal credit, or are you trying to position yourself to pay off your credit card debt so you can start your own business, click the link in the description and schedule a consultation with Three-Way Funding or HoustonMcMiller.net. Thank you.